talking about IRS agreements, and that's a big area. Just let's talk for a moment and reassure some of our visitors and viewers as to what the procedures are here.
Okay. Well, if a person comes to me and they're behind in their taxes, and they have threatening letters coming in from the IRS and from the state, or garnishments, God forbid.
Oh, yes.
A lot of people are getting their wages garnished, and even bank accounts levied. A lot of situations coming up, and generally it's caused by not responding in a quick enough manner, or just basically not even filing their taxes to begin with. Or if they did file them, they didn't set up a payment plan.
Right.
Now, one of my specialties is negotiating and arranging settlements and compromises. So once I've determined that all of the tax returns, state and federal, have been prepared correctly and filed, so that way the client is back in compliance.
Right. Because that's one of the most important things.
That's their buzzword.
Yes, I mean, the IRS wants to see intent, don't they?
They want to see intent, and they just want to see it filed. That's half the battle.
Right.
So once I get the client back in compliance, and I'm pretty sure that after I've reviewed all of the year's return, you never know, there might have been mistakes made.
But
never know.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to name names, but there's some firms that do a poor job and so forth.
Look, the compliance issue is the one issue, and then there's the agreement with the IRS or the state board of equalization.
The actual agreement process comes after the client is in compliance.
Right.
Then I have the client go over their financial with me, and what the household expenses are, the living expenses, the business expenses, and everything, and whatever's left, we can negotiate a payment.
And in general terms, because of your 15 years experience negotiating these types of settlements, you obviously know these chaps at the IRS and the state equalization board.
Very nice people.
And really, they're not after you. They're just basically, bureaucrats that are interested in getting their job done. And if you approach them in the correct manner, which is obviously a matter of experience, then generally speaking, you get some positive outcomes.
Generally, working with somebody, being cooperative and getting in compliance and just having a good intent is half the battle.
Right.
If you make an effort, set up some sort of a payment arrangement, and then stick with it, okay? Everything seems to work out.
What's a situation where somebody perhaps has already come to an agreement with the IRS, maybe they've tried to do it themselves, and then they've fallen behind with those payments?
It's almost like starting over.
You really got to start over.
Back to square one.
Right, okay.
Scratch. Because once you've defaulted on the payments, there's a whole new set of documents you have to fill out, and you have to go back and do financials again and so forth.
Right, but that's something you're used to, because obviously you've dealt with that type of problem as well.
Now, there is something in extreme cases, where we can do a compromise and actually negotiate and settle a lower percentage than what the person even legitimately owes.
Oh, right. So in the case of
commercials on TV, settling for pennies on the dollar, and
yeah, but I mean those should be taken with a pinch of salt. It's really, you have to have a very good reason for.
It has to be a hardship.
Some sort of illness in the family, an accident,
homelessness, bankruptcy.
Yeah, all of these things. Okay, well look, thanks very much indeed. I'm sure that's going to be quite useful, and fill out the form.
Fill out the form below,
and
we'll do a free consultation.
Absolutely. Good. Thank you very much.